Hello, 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 and welcome. It's Mary Podmas Day 15, which means we got over 2 weeks done. And
Hmm.
we are literally like blowing through this. Honestly, I have to say, I missed you yesterday. I didn't really have shit to talk
I
about. I was umming and ahhing,
know.
and I just ended up talking about the Euphoria little sneak preview that we got. And I was like, well, I'll be back with Raymond.
Did the same thing. I couldn't tell you what I talked about, but I definitely repeated some stuff and I was like, oh well, you're just gonna have to hear it again.
Listen, when you have to talk about something every day that you both watch, that is a lot. And then stuff comes up while we're like recording and we
Hmm.
talk about it then because it would just be inauthentic for us not to talk about it. Like we want to
Right.
involve
Like,
you guys in the conversation.
we can't wait until it's our solo episode day to do it. And if it
Exactly.
is, it's just like something that happened to slip through the cracks or something that's not super interesting, but we'll drag it just to have something to
Exactly.
talk about.
Listen, baby. And I want to let y'all know, y'all better be listening to them ads, okay? Okay. We are sitting
Please.
here doing, please. We're sitting here doing this literally every day. Please listen to the ads because they can see when y'all fast forwarding. Okay. Just do me that favor. If you don't want to listen to ads, though, we both offer an ad-free option. Okay.
Hmm.
Very cheap.
Yep.
So I really
Over on our
appreciate it.
Patreons.
Exactly. I really appreciate you guys doing Podmas with us because that's also a commitment to listen to literally what, like 62 episodes in 1 month of the same video.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like I
because I'm
really
sure they have
appreciate
other
that.
podcasts to listen
Yeah.
to as well.
Yeah. And
And we
usually
just
it's
keep
like
popping up to the top. You just see in our
new,
faces.
new, new, new. It's so funny with mine. Mine is like for the okay, so for the preview or like the picture for the podcast episodes, we have a special holiday Podmas edition that we have put on
Hmm.
the covers of our podcast so you guys know that it's Podmas. And it's so funny
Yeah.
because I keep using the same picture everywhere because this is a picture I took at BravoCon, but it had great lighting. So it's like when you take one good picture and you use that shit everywhere, like that's what
Hell yeah.
you guys have seen that on Instagram, on TikTok, in a carousel, like over here, over there, like everywhere.
But
And I'm
it's
like,
so
listen,
good. They
I
need to
have to
see
put it
it.
here. And I also am the kind of person I don't have any like you have a nice professional ass like headshot and
Headshot. That was
yes,
taken on
that
this
is
phone
literally
right here.
yeah, but it looks so good. And like
Mhm.
it also is like a professional, like you're not selling me real estate, but you were like one step
I
away
can't do
from
that.
like it was great. Like yours is like I'm auditioning for like the challenge or some shit. And all of my pictures are like me in some ridiculous ass outfit or like me like
No, it's you being a
literally
baddie.
but it's like I realized that I need to take a damn headshot.
Well, add that to the list for
Yeah.
2026, okay?
2026.
Add,
I think that those are like realistic things that I can do. Take a headshot.
yes.
And also continue to be on camera, which this is actually like this has been training me. I don't know about you, but this
Hell
is
yeah.
training me to stay on camera because when I tell you, when I do those audio episodes by myself, the way that I be looking, and y'all think I look like shit right now. If
No
you
one thinks that. What
truly
the fuck?
saw me when I do the episodes where it's just my voice, it's like I look like Tokyo Tony, like when she literally just had her the opening of the opening of Tokyo Tony Enterprises, and she was just like over it because everyone was pissing her off. That's how I look usually when I do my audio episodes. So now I have to
Me
get up.
too.
I gotta put on a fresh shirt. I gotta put on some lip gloss to comb my hair. I have to, put on a bandana if I don't want to like put everything down. So this is really like beating my ass into shape, baby.
Been making ourselves look presentable every day. It's a lot
It's a
because I
lot.
do not be doing that.
Like, I
I'd
feel
be
like we're
looking
on
crazy
some
in this house.
we're on some call her daddy shit. Like, we are literally
We
like,
actually are.
yeah, like call
Hello.
us unwell
Why aren't we
but
nominated for a Golden Globe?
right? Shout out to Amy Poehler though. She did have, and I kept telling people to listen to Amy Poehler's podcast. You said that you listened to it,
I fucking love that. I just listened to um Ina Garten's interview.
which is
I
so
freaking
random.
love it is, but I love her. And who else did I listen to recently? Because I can't remember. I've had it, I've been subscribed to it, but I hadn't listened
Yeah.
to any of the episodes yet. And then you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, let me listen.
So
Jonas Brothers. Did you tell me that she
yes, I
had the
told
Jonas
you about
Brothers
it.
on?
She
That's
had
what it
all three
was.
of them on, and it's so funny.
I
You
need
know
to
that
listen to
Joe
that.
is like the fool, and he loves to do the TikToks. It's always his idea. He did a baddies TikTok, which
I know
was
that's right.
hilarious. Oh God. She recently had Maya Rudolph on, and I'm like,
I know that was good.
I'm obsessed with Maya Rudolph.
That's
I'm
another
obsessed with
person who's
Luke.
too funny for her own good.
The only time that like I am rooting for nepotism is when it's black people because it's hard enough. So
Well,
of
yeah,
course, and then
you
on
need
top
it.
of that, she's genuinely funny. So it was just such a good hang with her, and it was good to see.
Yeah.
But today is for me the Married to Medicine podcast. So me and Raven are going to get into that and make
Mm.
sure you guys know that with Podmas, we are both releasing an episode every single day of December, but it's also different episodes. Okay. So make sure you go over there and you listen to whatever we talk about on Bitch is Better and you run both of our downloads up. Let's get into Married
Run
to
them up.
Medicine, y'all. Con-
Let's.
Contessa and Scott have this building that Eugene wants to rent in, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be done for 2 months. But Toya told Contessa, or no, Contessa told Toya about like what 2 more weeks instead of two
Two
months.
more weeks is crazy when it's actually 2 months. You didn't even try and say 1 month. Like, I don't understand lying like that. Like, I
Yeah,
get there's panic, but you have to be honest because Toy is going to be back in your face in 2 weeks.
because
Actually,
that's around the
sooner because
corner.
they need to get
Yeah,
in there.
like oh, 2 is
So,
coming up, so in a week I'll talk to you. Like
and
wow.
like, yeah, and also I know Toya, like, she may not necessarily be like the brightest bulb, but she's even walking through that space being like, 2 weeks? Okay. I
Even two
don't
months seems like
know.
a stretch to me. Like it
Yeah,
was
because they,
just
like, what have they been doing in there?
bare bones,
Just
just walking around,
hanging out, having lunch,
eating
watching.
sandwiches. That's what they do. That's what they do. And I'm just like, that's why it takes so long for buildings to get built because they just be walking around eating sandwiches, dog. Like it's
Who's gonna stop them if you're not in there? Like, hey, hello, everybody. Get to work. Get to work. I'll help you at this point. Just tell me what to do. We have to get this done. Cause I put every single cent we have into this and it has to work.
exactly. So they decide to throw a 70s themed ball.
They
Just get, and that's the and that's the problem. It's not they. It's
oh
Contessa decides
mm,
to throw this damn party, and Scott is not helping in any way, shape, or form. And when she was at the table later on, she said that Scott paid for everything, but then she's like, I make my own money. So I'm like, I'm not even sure if he paid for it at this point.
I don't
But
believe her. I don't believe he did.
okay, me either. I just didn't want to be the only one to say
I
it.
think he did. I just really don't. It doesn't make sense the way she's acting, you know?
And then, okay,
Because,
so yeah, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Okay, so they decide to have the theme party. She decides to have the theme party, and she's complaining like, "Yo, I am." planning everything. I would really appreciate if my husband could step up and do some things, pertaining to this party. And he does nothing. He's just like, she won't have that party, so she gonna have it. He shows up in a bob. So
What?
he shows up in and this is what a pimp bob. This is
Okay, because
another
I needed for you
classification.
to. Okay, okay.
The
Mhm.
pimp bob is when you have like it's fried, dyed, laid to the side, and on
Mhm.
top of that there is sheen over it. That's how you can
Yeah.
identify a pimp bob. And
Everybody write that down.
I was like, I was like, "Oh, he's not fucking around." But yeah, so
Mm,
everyone's there, they're dressed up. I love people's costume. Black people just love a theme. Like, I just we
yeah.
just love a theme like no one else, and I think that that is something that I love about Black people so much because I love a theme. Like, I'm gonna even if I
Yeah, who
don't fully
doesn't?
dress up, but if I had that kind of money, I would go all out. Exactly. I would also have a pimp bob. And then we just be
Hell
showing our
yeah.
bobs. And then
Hell
Kendrick would
yeah.
come with the "bah, bah, bah,
The air
bah,"
horn.
air horn. Love air. And then Brahma
It
would show up and be like, "I got my business, Bob," and she'd
I
be
know
in the
that's right.
corner. It
And
would just
Bonnie
be a
would show
bob.
up with her back from the dead bob. We've got a lot of bobs.
So many bobs happening. It's just like, "Bonnie, please don't piss me off." We will get into Vampire
I know
Diaries.
she's going to. But
Oh,
yeah, that's why I know. I love a costume party, a theme party, everything like that.
yep.
And it just pisses me off
Yep.
that Damon never dresses up. He never, ever, he always comes in. I mean, before he would just come in his fucking scrubs. But this time I think he was wearing like regular clothes. But it's like, what's wrong with
So
you?
then if you have
Don't
time to
come.
change Yeah, if you have time to change into regular clothes, then you have time to change into a damn outfit. Like, Heavenly
Like,
can make
there's
him
no
do
excuse.
everything but match the theme, and I'm just like, "What is going on? Put on a
I
wig
don't
at least."
know.
Like,
He could have had a bob on easily. It takes 2 seconds. I'm sure Scott had options. Okay. There's more than one. So I'm just like,
exact
that just pisses me off. If I was Contessa, I'd be like, you have to leave. Like,
Yeah,
I would
like,
just like morph into a like my super sweet 16 girl. Like, no, you have to get out because it don't even look right. Like,
you're
this is,
throwing
do
the
you care
theme
about my
off.
birthday or not?
You're
Yeah. Get the fuck out
Tiana
of here.
Taylor as fuck. Yeah, and so they have the party, and, like, it goes how a Married to Medicine party usually goes. Whose outfit did you like the most?
Oh, good question. I don't remember their outfits. I
I
know it
wanna see
wasn't Contessa. I wasn't trying to take a shot at her.
just
Contessa,
you're just, like, narrowing it down.
70s outfit. I thought Quad looked cute. Wasn't she in like just like a jumpsuit? She had on like the little headband.
Let me go to their actual, like, Instagrams. Maybe
Married to
they put
Medicine.
them up.
Hmm. Okay, no, I don't want a video. It,
Married to Medicine 70s party. I feel like
oh yeah,
if
what
it
was
was
she
Housewives
wearing?
or any other mother effing show, they would have the
A
damn
photo of them, right?
yeah.
Definitely not Jackie. Definitely not Heavenly. Hmm.
Oh, Jackie has was that her with the oh, no, that's someone with the ugly ass glasses. I think it was Toya's that I liked. Hold on. I'm watching a
I feel like that's a
commercial.
safe guess.
40K for the party, by the way, you guys, a 40K budget.
Which I was like, okay, when they first mentioned that and Toy was like, 40,000, that's too much. I was like, is it? I get my mind is so warped, like that's too much for me for a party,
For
obviously.
me. but
But
not for
I'm like,
these.
I just when I'm watching these shows, I'm like, "Oh, that's a steal." Like, that's nothing, you know? And when Toya says it's too much, I was like, "Oh, I guess
Oh, it
it's too
must
much
be
then."
too much, yeah,
Yeah.
because she's not.
So
I think it has something to do with the fact that they're talking about how they just spent so much money opening it, or trying to open it, and it's still not open, so she's like, "Hey, how about y'all invest that 40,000 in opening this shit up so we can
so
rent it
you can
out?"
have the round the clock workers finishing
Yeah.
this shit in 2 weeks like you
Doesn't
told
that
me.
make more sense?
Yeah, and Contessa's like, "No,
No,
I
I
need
actually
this." She said, "My
yeah,
husband sucks. I hate him. He doesn't do anything for me. I'm throwing myself this party and I'm
right.
spending however much on it, and I don't want to hear another word about it, okay?" And Toya was like, I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm
And
doing that.
boy, did they. Like, they would not let her down. Like, okay,
And at her
so
own party, I was like, "Guys, can you do it tomorrow? Damn,
at her own party, and
her
then they
birthday
kinda
party."
confront Scott about it, and it's like, "Hey, yeah, look, she said that you didn't really help," and he's like, "Well, I mean, look at this shit." And I'm just like,
He's like, "Good
"Can't
thing, right?"
can't
No.
you, like, at least pretend for the cameras to give one iota of a fuck? Like,
No,
please."
and the other thing is that she says no one has ever thrown her a party.
That's
She's just
crazy.
never had that is crazy, but then I think, yeah, she did say wasn't there some, like, issues with, like, her dad or something? I don't know if she meant as, like, an adult or what, but I was like, "Oh, that's sad." And
Yeah.
surely if that's the case and you are like you really love your birthday and like celebrating and stuff, I'm sure that she's expressed it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Scott, as her husband, you should be like, "Oh, I probably should throw her a
Do
party."
something.
And if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, get an event planner. That is literally their job. You can figure it out and you can figure out how to make it nice if you
Like,
just
you don't even
pay
have to be that
attention.
involved. You just
You
have
actually
to.
don't, but it's annoying when you have to, like planning shit like that, it's a lot, like, I told you my cousin had his 50th birthday party on Saturday night, and I was talking to his wife, it was so nice, I was like, "Are you so happy this shit is over?" Because it was
Yeah.
ridiculous, Kaya, they had a comedian in there, they had a DJ, they had a host, it was it was so ridiculous,
They
and she
have
was like,
a
"You"
full on, like, reality
comedian.
TV show part.
Yes, it was
Like, that shit could have
I
been
was like
televised.
it should have been. I'll say that, it should have been.
Put
But
me
she was
on
like, "Yeah,
Zoom
I've been
next time.
planning this." Yeah, she was like, "I've been planning this since March." And I was
Oh
like, "You just
my
planned a whole fucking wedding, Tasha,
what?
Jesus."
Yeah.
But it was
Look,
nice. I had a
I
good
mean, it was
time.
worth it. Yeah, that's the thing
Mhm.
about it. It's like you do all of it and then, like, it's literally worth it when you see it. But then what also sucks is that even when you're at the party, you still have to make sure everything is going right.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like you can't
stressful. It's
really
a lot.
enjoy it as much as you would want to, even though it's the day of. And then I
Mhm.
know Contessa couldn't really enjoy it because she got these bitches in the background talking
Being
about
like,
everything.
"Your husband doesn't care about you." Contessa's like, "I know that already, okay? Why would you say it to me? And on my birthday. This isn't just a party, it's my birthday party. Come on.
It
Damn."
was just too much, and they wouldn't like let it go.
They
I,
never do.
no, it wasn't just me, or I don't know. I was watching a different version, but was that the same Damon that was that they were talking about that they haven't spoken to in months? That's flashed in some of the transition scenes, or was it just me?
I no,
And
I
they
was
didn't talk about
confused
it.
too. No, and so I'm just like, "Hey, can just cut that shit out." Because I'm very confused, and I get mad when I'm confused like this, because it feels like you're trying to confuse me on purpose.
Exactly.
So, I don't know what's going on.
I'm
I
like,
can't
if
answer
you
it.
haven't talked to him in months, and we spent the entire last episode talking about how confused you were, how they were in cahoots together, how he's not talking to you, how he moved out, shouldn't we have a resolution chat or something to tell us what's going on?
Mhm,
But no, I'm like,
mhm.
that he's just in the dentist's office. Ha 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 ha. Like, what? Can we
I don't
clarify
know.
that it was also in 2022, allegedly? Can we, like, get down to, okay, you know what? They could even just say he came back and we talked it out, and that was it. Like, that's all they had to say. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
editor's fault or did Heavenly was just like, "Don't put that shit in there." I What do you
maybe.
think?
Uh, I feel like she definitely would say something like that, but I'm not sure that they would listen to her because they don't have to, right? Like,
Yeah.
no, we're putting that in there. This is part of it. So I don't know what the fuck maybe it didn't go, maybe it wasn't as interesting as they were hoping. So they're like, we're not even going to put that in there. Or maybe they'll give us a little fucking, faded screen flashback at some point of her just being like, oh, I'm sorry. I love you. And he's like, okay. And then that's it, you know?
Because he's like sitting out there back at the office, and I'm just like, what the is going on? But whatever. I just want to know. Let me know in the comments, you guys, if we missed something. Was there a conversation had? Like, what the hell is going on? Because I was very confused because that was a big plot point of the literal last episode.
Huge. Yeah.
But I just want to get into the birthday dinner.
Oh my God.
I mean, if you want to talk about anything between that, let me know now because once we get into the birthday dinner had so many elements.
No, I think just the only other thing was Simone, right? And her family. So yeah, let's
Oh,
talk about
that
the birthday
happened.
dinner.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah. Okay. The birthday dinner reminds me of like when people always talk about when women go to Miami and they come back and they're not friends anymore. Like that's what it reminded
Yeah.
me of. And I'm just
Yeah. I could see that.
I hate when people act weird on my birthday though. Like I am famous for that shit and it's coming
Well,
up.
it's just strange behavior. Like, I don't understand that. What is that? Why does
It's
that happen? Just that?
low key, that's some hater ass shit. And people are always like, "Oh, your birthday is not a holiday." It's but why out of all the times to act
But it is.
weird? Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but it actually is. Maybe everyone doesn't celebrate it, but it's literally the day that I came into this world. So
And you
the people who
agreed.
love me should treat it as such, right? Like, I'm so happy on this day, or else you wouldn't be here, you know? That's how I
Exactly.
see it.
It's just so weird, but and that's why it's like even if it's just an acquaintance and you're invited as a plus one, I always treat a birthday dinner as a birthday dinner. Like it is about the birthday person. But
Right. That's why they shouldn't have been treating Contessa like that at her party. Like I said, she get on my nerves, but damn, it's her birthday, not today. Oh my God.
it was terrible because it's like you can always whack Scott, and you guys always do whack Scott. So I'm just
Yeah.
confused. But anyways, we get to okay, Brandy, she's new to the group, first of all. So
Yeah.
that is already intimidating. And all she said, and I want to know if you're team Brandy or you're like team Contessa. All she said was, okay, we're here. My husband is paying for the dinner. And it just felt like
Mm-hmm.
she was excited to not only have her friends join her for dinner, but also that her husband paid for the dinner. But then
Yeah.
the other girls were like, "Huh, well, more than Scott did." Wait, huh, they just brought it up after, like, and me and my mom were laughing so hard because they just brought it up afterwards. They were like, "Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Scott didn't do shit in Tessa's birthday. He didn't plan anything. He didn't do anything. He didn't even say happy birthday." Like, he even took off his bob at one point. Like, it was just crazy how they were bringing up and comparing this dinner to Contessa's birthday party.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They sit down and she FaceTimes her husband and she's like, "Oh, you," and I believe that they actually did say, like, "Hey, we want to just say hi and thank him because he's like, "Hey, listen, here's the money. Go out, have fun. I got the kids, whatever." Like, I think that is a
Yeah,
very nice thing for a husband
it
to do.
is. It's
I'm
a
a number
very
one
nice gesture.
I'm a number one man hater, but like I
Me
gotta give
too, and
props
I have a
where
husband.
yes, exactly, exactly. And I'm
These
always gonna
men
be
no.
exactly. But
Mhm.
I have to give props where props is due. Like that's very nice of him to do. He just met these women, doesn't know these women. And it also wasn't like he was like, this is your birthday present. This is the only thing that you get. You don't know what he did for her. It was just a
Right.
nice gesture that he did that she wanted to invite her friends to be a part of. These new women that she's trying to get to know.
Mhm.
Here come Toya, like Heavenly, everybody just talking about yeah, but Scott didn't do that for Contessa, and Contessa's over there mad. And
Oh,
then
yeah, because also Brandy, when she was on the phone with the husband and she's like, "Oh, thank you, love you, whatever." To what I thought was a normal amount. Like if I don't know, I feel like I want to make sure everyone knows that they are appreciated and I've said thank you. And did I say it before? Let me just say it again. Thank you again and again
right,
and again and again. Okay.
right.
So yeah, Contessa's like, this is like you're doing a lot. Why are you thanking your husband like that? And it's like, well, because he did something nice for me. And I understand it's not like a normal feeling for you because your husband is it's meant not to be nasty, but like that's what happens when somebody does something nice for you, and then you say thank you, I appreciate it, and then it'll happen at some point, maybe for you.
Also, Contessa was like, "Is this an expensive restaurant or something?" And I'm like, "Okay, I don't
That's
care if you
not the
guys are at
point.
TGI Fridays. Damn, like he paid for the dinner. Stop. Your
She was
beef
being
is with
so
these other
nasty.
women. Your beef
Right.
is also with your own husband. It is not with this woman who invited her to her birthday dinner. Like,
Honestly,
what
she's
are
like,
we
should we pray to
talking
God or your husband for thanking him like Contessa?
what? I would have kicked her out so fast and I would have took her money too. Okay, you guys, at one point she takes
He's not
half
paying for your
money.
food.
Right.
Give it,
Like,
pass it down, pass it down.
or give me the plate back, bitch, throw it up. Like, literally, at one point, she takes money out of her purse and she's just like, I mean, here. And I'm just like, what is going on? This is how you know she actually is mad about that situation. Because why are you taking money out of your purse to give back?
Scott probably did that shit to her because let me tell you what I know. That night of her birthday party, he got cussed out by her whenever they got home in the car ride home, walking up the stairs,
Soon as
into
the
the room,
mics,
into the bathroom. She was letting him have it. And
he just
he was like,
flips the
"Oh, you
money.
want me to pay for it? Here, yeah, here I am helping you." And I know another thing. After this party, he got cussed out again. I know it. I know it because she's already mad. This is
Yeah.
misdirected anger, but when she gets in the car, she's going to be like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna get some of this too," and not in a good way.
And I know that she realized reflecting back, she's like, I just did a money spread at the table as a
It's
doctor for
crazy,
no
Contessa,
reason.
and it
And
was
she's like,
20s.
it's
It wasn't even.
because, right? It's because my husband did that shit. And he's just like, do you want some cold hard cash? Like, it reminds me of since you are a big mouth watcher, that
Mhm.
episode where was it Andrew? Yeah, Andrew's dad got pissed off and then he asked his wife, I think it was like their anniversary or some shit. He's like, "What do you want? Here's some cold hard cash here." And then Andrew did the same thing to his girlfriend. That shit was so funny. And they
You
had
could
those
do a
stupid
big
little
mouth robot.
voices. God, yes, please. No one wants to do that with me. And I love that show. But anyways, so
I'd be
she
happy
she
to.
throws money out, and then everyone at the table is like, "What the fuck?" And then someone goes, "Contessa, put the money back."
Put it back in the coin purse. I'm calling it a coin purse. It did look like a coin purse, by the way. Put it back. She done pulled out the coin purse. Oh my God.
And Brandy was like, "What is?" She was genuinely like so confused. So
Of
then they
course,
had
wouldn't you be?
Yes, they had to bring it down, and they're like, "Okay, so basically, Scott does not do nice things for you, and you expressed that. So it feels like you're pretty much taking it out on Brandy because her husband is doing something nice for her." And then Contessa does come down and she's like, "Yeah, I mean, I did say that I did want him to do more things, but that doesn't mean that, we have to keep taking him." And, and I'm just like, what is going on? She's like, "I could have, I do want some help. I mean, you never know if he's cheating." I'll just put that in there.
Wait, oh, I
Like,
was like, "Wait a minute." I don't
just
remember that
don't
part.
know if he has a new friend or not. I mean, I don't know. I hate him. And then it's just like the whole group is just trying to calm her
Oh.
down. And it's like, okay, we understand that you should feel appreciated, like as a wife, a woman, a mother, someone who is opening a huge practice, someone, that you have been together for so long. And then
Mhm.
she's like, well, you know what? Maybe in 20 years. And I'm like, well, first of all, starting a sentence with "in 20 years" is crazy to me. Like, I believe she will be alive and well, and hopefully they will be married in 20 years, absolutely. But she insinuated maybe in 20 years, like, he'll change or some shit like that. And then Simone is like, "I'm letting you know right now, it's not
She
gonna
said
change."
no, she's
They don't.
oh, I can't breathe. She was like, "I'm I've been married for 29 years." Pause, pause, pause. He ain't gonna change. They never change. Like, why would you think 20 years from now, when he's an even older man, he's gonna be
Right.
like, "Ah, yes, now I'm gonna throw you a birthday party. Happy 80th, baby." That math is not adding up. Sorry, Contessa.
It
I'm
don't
no
matter.
mathematician, okay?
20 years is still
20 years is
crazy
crazy.
to.
Like, he's going to get worse. He's
Yes.
going to get worse. I'm sure of it. So, no. What the fuck?
It was insane to see her, like, even say that. It made me feel bad because it's like, "Girl, you're waiting years?" Like, no, if you don't change in a few months, especially if we're in, like, therapy, we're opening a new practice together, so that's gonna make him even more bothered and busy and all that shit. If anything, it's
Mhm.
going to get worse. So what is going on?
I give you to the end of the year, I need to see some changes. Obviously, you're not gonna be completely different, but I need to see
Effort.
some action, something, and there's none. He thinks it's funny, he thinks it's a joke.
And it's because when you do these things and all you do is complain, they don't take it seriously. So it's like, "Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah." And
Yeah.
then boom, like one day when a woman's fed up, she's already left mentally, okay? That's what they don't
Well
understand. A woman leaves mentally first and then they leave physically.
well, yeah, and honestly, I think I said this when she showed back up last season. I was shocked that they were coming back. I was shocked they're still married, and then shocked that they're coming back because 'cause I'm like, did you, like, think about your marriage when you made this decision? Because it, like, wasn't going well, and, like, reality TV is never gonna help anyone's relationship, whether it's a marriage, your friendships, your, like, whatever. So is this a good call? Because I still feel like she's been mentally gone from whatever was even happening with them before. I can't even remember what the issue was, but
It
it
was
was
too
like
much. She
she was
started
sick of
lifting
him.
weights and like it was a lot going on.
She was doing that competition.
Like a
Yeah, and
bodybuilding
that's
thing, and
when
she looked damn good, but I was
yeah,
just
that's
like,
when she was
"What?"
complaining to Heavenly and stuff, and that's this time Heavenly was like, "I'm not
I'm just
saying
gonna
shit."
shut up, and that takes a
Yep.
lot for
I said,
Heavenly to
"Wow,
shut up. I'm
that's
like,
growth.
maybe she should be president or
Maybe
whatever
she
she's
should.
running for.
President later. Yeah, we'll let her do this whatever first."
Senate of Georgia of Peaches. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
she's doing, let her win because that's growth, if you guys have seen that. For
Mhm.
her,
Mhm.
she's like, I already told her so, like, listen, I'm just gonna shut my ass up.
She said, "I've said it all." So, you know where the YouTube is. You can go right over
Exactly.
there. I still feel exactly the same way.
You're seeing it too play out in real time. Do
Mhm.
you think that's what I wanna know. Do you think that Contessa came back to Bronwyn this?
Ooh, I didn't think that.
Okay.
I don't know, but while they have all this stuff with the practice and they took all the money out of the 401ks and the this and that, ooh, I don't know. That just seems like that would make it more difficult.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does.
know. I have to think about that. I have to think
Yeah.
about that because also do feel like Contessa sometimes just be doing stuff, and I'm not sure that, you know, maybe she came into it and was like, "Oh, I just want to do this. Oh, well, we need some more money, definitely."
That's what I'm
Um,
saying is
but
like,
if he
okay.
pisses me off, I'm out of here. If he pisses me off, I'm fucking out of here, and maybe they'll give me a raise.
Yeah, because the way she came back, it was also the way she came back. Like, she came back literally swinging.
Well, yeah, and Scott came back rapping. Like they really were like, we have got a story to tell, and y'all are gonna listen to it. Oh
Spotify
my
Wrapped.
God. Oh,
Um,
please.
okay, let's get into these ungrateful, raggedy ass kids. Churn.
Oh my God, I'm so mad.
Blood was boiling. Like, when I say
Oh,
this crash out was deserved, I know I
oh,
always get on
yeah.
Simone about that hooting, hollering, and all that shit that she be doing, literally. But that big ass mouth was put to practice. It was literally practicing for this moment exactly. Her
Hmm.
kids, basically, time's up. They've graduated, but one or two, well, I don't know. They want to go to grad school. Someone wants to.
Miles, but I don't know which one is which. I feel like Michael is the one with the mouth like Simone. I
Okay.
think. I think Miles is the quiet one, but like I'm not sure. Y'all know who we're talking about, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said
The
them.
one the one with the mouth is going to wants to go to law school. Does the other one want to go to grad school too? See, he wasn't even saying
He
nothing.
wasn't. We couldn't.
Like, see, so I don't
He's like,
he
I
don't
know
get
my
a
brother.
word in.
He's gonna fuck this up. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'll come to them separately,
Hmm.
and
He's like, we'll talk later.
make something out. So you let the crash out, and then you come back and you be the reasonable one.
That's yes, you're
That's
right.
pretty much it.
Did you see, by the way, that because they were like, oh, we know we're gonna br- bring them dinner. They put that pasta in those aluminum
With
pans,
the
and that paper was still. Are you dumb?
and
What
you
is
want
wrong
me
with you?
to
It's
give you
disgusting.
more money,
I they pissed me off from that moment. I was like, am I seeing this correctly?
and I was
Do
just
my
like,
eyes deceive me?
I, I was just like, okay, this is must be like an editing thing, or I don't know. Like, I don't know.
From
And
then
I
I knew it
thought
wasn't
that
gonna go well.
the 2319 Monsters Inc. suits that they have on when they clean their rooms, I thought it was unnecessary.
Hmm.
But seeing that they do this, it's absolutely necessary because who knows what the fuck they were doing in that room, in that house, in that condo that they literally were not paying no damn rent in.
And not
It's
keeping clean, which was the only thing they had to fucking do. You guys are
please
grown men. Are you serious?
adopt
You
me.
don't know how to have you can't have nothing nice.
Let
And you
me
over
stay.
here just demanding more shit. Oh.
So it starts off with he spent 60K on the credit card, which is
Mm.
people's salary.
In a year, right. And he just be swiping it around town, doesn't even think about it because he's not paying for that shit. Simone's like, yeah, so we need to look at this. He's like, excuse me?
That's
You
how
know
this.
what? I'll fix you. I got fine. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to
Yep.
talk about it at all. But I bet
Yep.
the next time you go to swipe that card, it's not going to go through.
Yep.
And any time after that. And then maybe you'll want to come talk. Okay.
You don't have to talk to me.
Nope.
Like, It's crazy. So she's just like, "Well, but you don't even have anything that you're trying to do to help, like, help me help you get through school. People get loans, people work jobs, like," and he's just like, "Well, white kids," and I was just like, that's where you fucked up right then and there.
And because
Like,
why would you say that? You sound so fucking stupid.
stupid,
You you're
stupid.
not white. It's not gonna be you've got so much more than the average person will ever get in life. And I mean, I'm still sure whatever you get moving forward is going to be more. Like she has
Yeah,
set you up for success. You've been living for free in this beautiful place that you don't fucking take care of. You don't appreciate shit. You're spending all of my money.
yep,
You want more, you want a new car, you want me to pay for this, you want me to pay for that. I'm working my ass off. I don't get a fucking thank you. You're always demanding shit from me. And when I say no, you're getting mad. When I'm like, well, damn, when do I get to stop working? I would like to retire. I would like to do that.
exactly.
Do you care about your mother? Like, you don't give a shit. No, you're just like, what else can you give me? What else can I take from her? And how dare you say no? The white kids always get a yes. Ooh, you are in for a rude awakening, young man. If you're going to go on this the white kids thing, that has to stop. I
That
don't know where
is
the fuck you got that
absolutely
from.
That's where he lost me, and he said it at the beginning, so he lost me immediately because
He never had to.
what he like, and then I just think that, okay, kids can be ungrateful because I know that especially if he's the youngest, it's worse because I know
Yeah.
that I'm the youngest, so I know that my siblings are like, not only are you ungrateful, but also mom went soft on you because
Hmm.
that she used to beat our ass and you need an ass whooping, and that's why I came out.
And you're
So,
like, this sounds like a you problem.
and I'm like, actually, she still needs to be doing my laundry because I didn't ask to be here. So sorry, not my problem. Not sorry that I'm the favorite. Like, what the hell? So
Take it up
then
with her.
exactly. So then the other one is just sitting there like, I mean, yeah, I kind of agree, but this is not the time to say anything. Cecil is the one that I had the problem with because he is like, well, he does have a point. And I'm just like, even if he does,
Not now, Cecil.
that's your man, your dumb, sexy man
He is. He's
is
still sexy,
like,
but he pissed me off. I was like, divorce him. You should have divorced him years ago when you had the chance. Not that you can't do it
ex-
now, but you
yeah,
know.
that fuck that reunion that saved your marriage. You know what? Maybe it was wrong. Um,
Yeah, I think so. If this is what she's dealing with behind the scenes, because what y'all are all jumping me right now, and I'm the one with the money. Are you
right,
serious?
right, because she's the
Just
one who
no.
not only has all these practices and are seeing people, but she's also the one who was on this fucking show. So what
Fighting
are
with
we
Quad day
talking
in and
about?
day out.
Literally, literally. And then also y'all know that she almost got jumped by her former fucking patients when Dr. Jackie
Mhm.
did that stupid shit. So she had to literally she almost lost her practice. So it's just like
Mhm.
for them to do that and then her husband to also not be on her side when she blacked out and started screaming to the point where my ceiling fan was shaking. I'm like, exactly.
We were seeing the camera people and stuff. I was like, oh.
The camera people were like, "Oh, now this is the black mom that we've heard about."
Yes. They deserved every bit of that. And I hope she continued to yell throughout the
The
rest of the
whole
evening.
night, no one
Yes.
would have any kind I
Because
would
are you
also
fucking, I
turn
can't believe
off the
it.
Wi-Fi. I would be doing all kinds of shit. I would be literally turning off, unplugging games. I would be adding up exactly how much they've spent. I'd be sending job applications out to Cecil too, because since you want to sit there and act stupid, hey, I make more money than you.
And you need to go stay in that dirty ass condo with them. Thank
Exactly. Have
you.
it be a bachelor pad since that's what you want to act like.
Yep, go ahead. Go be with your boys. Go
The
over
one that
there.
they have a point, right? They got a point, right?
Like,
So let me
you
stay in
can
my
talk like
mansion.
Yeah, are you crazy? Even if you think that they have a point,
We talk about
not
it later.
now. Yes, talk to me about that later. Are you fucking crazy?
Not only in front of them, but also in front of cameras. So you're trying
Yeah.
doubly.
Oh my God. And then the little one talking about, "Well, I'm done talking about this. I'm done talking about this."
But
Simone's like, you can be done all you want. You
exactly.
gonna hear this. You gonna feel
Exactly.
my wrath, okay?
Exactly. This is the
Because you
one
piss
time
me off.
I was completely on Simone's side because you have got to be kidding me.
It's so disrespectful. And that's why when she was at that birthday dinner, she was like, I do not want to be married anymore. And they were like, don't say that. And she was like, no, I don't. I'm saying that and I mean it. I'm serious. And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe they should have been divorced back however long ago that
I
was.
try to root black
Okay.
love sometimes, but sometimes it's like, listen, if this is it, then I don't know if I want it. Like, that
Right.
is crazy. She works her ass off. A
Yes.
full-time job, a
Yep.
show, like
Yep.
brand deals that I'm sure she has to do, all philanthropy, like I
Yep.
don't be a mother, like it's just insane. Insane.
Mm.
Ungrateful ass kids, bro. And I can understand if they were like I said last week, and I'm repeating myself because I still feel the same way. I could understand they're like 15-year-olds, 14-year-olds, like brats, like whatever. I'll
Yeah.
cuss them out, but it's like you don't get it. These are grown
You can't
ass
get it yet.
men.
Yeah. Yeah. They should understand. Yeah.
And the problem is because you haven't been in the real world. You've been able to swipe the card and spend 60 fucking K. That's why you
That's
don't get it.
crazy. That is
60K?
crazy.
What are you spending 60K on if you literally don't pay any rent? You don't go to work, you don't have any kids, you don't have any responsibilities. How many fucking PlayStation points are you buying?
I don't know. But then I was also like, Simone, did you tell him is there an allowance? Is there a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, were there parameters on this and he went over, or you thought you didn't even have to tell because who spends $60,000 in a year?
He was just like, "Oh, these shoes, 2,000?
Yeah.
Whatever. I get
Yeah, I bet. Here,
them."
here's the card. Yeah. There's no limit.
Insane. He thought that he was you know what? I think that he
He
and
thinks
his
he's a
brother I
fucking
don't
Kardashian or something. Like,
he
what
thinks
are
he's a
you? It's like,
Kardashian, but he also thinks that he acts like Rain on Beauty and Black when they got their
oh
cards.
my God. Yes, exactly. That's
Because it was like
perfect.
she literally was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get some cash." We put it to the side, but then Rain was like, "We need more. Like we need the club. We need to do this. We need to do that. We need to
Just
do
greedy.
this. It's a black card. It's unlimited." And I'm just like,
Let's go shopping
"At
now.
what point? At what point?" Insane. But
I don't
yeah,
know,
it
but I
pissed me
feel
off
for
to no
her.
end. Like I was hot for like 30 minutes after that.
Me too.
60,000.
That's crazy. And you're talking about, oh yeah, I have the Jeep, but it's getting tired. I'm sick of looking at it. I want something else. So you're telling me nothing's wrong with your car. You just want another one. That sounds like behavior. That sounds like something that people
I
with a
forgot that
salary
that's
do.
literally what he was asking for.
Yeah,
He
because
was
she was
asking
like,
for
let's
a
look at
new
the budget.
car.
Here,
Yes.
I wrote some numbers down. Let's go over a budget, which is a totally reasonable thing to do and a skill that you need to know. Everyone has a budget, no matter how rich you are, right? Like, I don't know the first time my mom went over a budget and stuff with me. But so it's like you need to learn this first of all. And yeah. Oh, you just want a new car? Nothing's wrong. I'm here. Nothing's wrong with your car. It's not damaged beyond repair. Like you just are sick of it. That is
Why?
not a thing. I am not helping you. No, that's crazy. You get a salary and you get your own car. You do whatever you want, actually.
Right.
Get out of my pocket.
Because do you think that you becoming a lawyer, all of a sudden you're going to be making this amount of money when you
Probably so. Probably so. That
You
young
think
man
that
does
that's
not live
how
in
it
reality.
works? Like, you think that's
Yeah.
how it works? It's so insane. And it's like, "What are you doing now?" He's like, "I do think about it." No, you don't. Shut up.
You
Shut
don't
your
think
ass up.
about shit.
Oh,
You don't
that's
think
good.
about shit.
Little boy.
Sorry, no. Y'all need to go to hell.
You gotta go directly. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Go to hell and jail. But yeah, that
Yes.
was the show. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, well, do you have anything to add to medicine?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
The
wait.
last oh, go ahead. Right, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
I do actually, because it actually really pissed me off and I can't believe I forgot. Quad and King were talking about like trying to have a baby
Yeah.
and, they're doing IVF, going to Ghana, all of this stuff. And, you have to give yourself all these shots and take the pills. It's like
Yeah.
a lot, I feel like. So he kept making these little comments and they were really pissing me off. And I was like, now I
Yeah.
have my eye on you because she's like, oh, yeah, this cycle and they did like the egg retrieval and she wants to do another one to like increase their chances or if she
Right.
wants to like do another pregnancy. And he's like, oh, I don't know if I can do that again. I don't know if I can go through this again. Like, what did you go through?
What did you
Quickly.
do
What did you go through?
at all?
He's like, oh, just the hormones and this and that. Again, what did you go through? Because
First of all,
nothing's happening to your body. There's nothing that will piss me off more than a man talking about actually, it doesn't even have to be pregnancy. Any sort of thing
anything
that
that has to do
happens
with a
to,
woman.
yes, and it won't ever happen to you. And you're like, oh, well, me, bringing it back to me. Ooh, I'm complaining. Are you fucking stupid? And I kept looking at Quad like, this
You guys
isn't
said
making
something?
you mad? Yeah, like, it doesn't seem like you. You
This
know
is
what I
not
mean?
very
So I'm like,
king-like either.
I'm really confused. And I was like, so this is like who you are? You're one of those guys? Because I do not like that shit. That you talk about a fucking deal breaker. Oh my God. Oh my
Because
God. That
how
made
are
me
you gonna
so
act
mad.
when she actually, like, gets pregnant if she decides to carry it herself? Or
Right. It's
when the baby
hard.
comes? Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, because her mood swings. Like, okay, well, you need to get out of here then.
Yeah,
You need to get out of here.
because you
Because
don't wanna see what's gonna swing next.
that was funny.
Like,
Yes,
are you
that's
kidding me?
yeah, he made me so fucking mad. I was like,
And
"Okay,
then
I
he
don't like
also
you
made a
now."
joke about her being, like, a big back, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah, I didn't
"You're
appreciate that
joking,"
either. It
but
was like, not big, wide. Yeah, but I don't even like those kinds of jokes.
yeah, that's not
As
funny.
I'm on the fucking trip, I'm like, because I feel like no. No, thank you.
I'm watching it.
Next.
Like, don't piss me off. And I just want Quad to be happy, but
Yes, that's the thing. And I'm concerned now. And I wasn't
yeah,
before. I wasn't worried at all. And now I'm
at
like,
all. I was having
no,
fun. Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
give
having so
second
much fun.
chances. hmm Not to men, not to
So
straight
now
men.
every time he says something, I'm gonna have my fucking eye and ear on him.
hmm
Okay, so
That was
you
it.
guys know that no, that was important because I forgot about that. But you guys know that, um, or you should know because I posted about it, that Nene Leaks is back in conversation allegedly, but that's the neighborhood talk. First of all, Pop Tings, which I don't think that that is a place that we should be getting our news from, but Pop Tings
Wow.
posted that they're talking to Nene about doing it's not ultimate girls trip, but like a road trip for the 20th
I call
anniversary.
it road rules.
Okay, yes, they're talking about doing a road rules for the 20th anniversary of Bravo, and Nene Leakes is in the conversation. Giselle and Monique are also in the conversation, are already signed up, but Nene is supposedly negotiating her contract, which I'm like, "Oh my God." I didn't want to get too excited, but then the
Mm.
neighborhood talk posted it, and the neighborhood talk said that they spoke with their sources, and they said that this has been going on for a while, that they have been negotiating and talking to Nene for a while. And my
Okay.
thing is, a lot of people kept saying, "Oh, why is Giselle and Monique?" And I can understand that, sure, because Giselle already did an Ultimate Girls Trip, but so did Phaedra, so that doesn't have anything to do with it. I don't care who we get. They can put every other housewife that I've never even give a fuck about. If we get Nene back, that's what I
It
want.
don't matter.
I
Yeah, give
don't.
that lady her money. What are we negotiating about? Give her
Right.
whatever she's asking for and
Yep.
just call it a day.
Yep. Yep. And I'm ready for it. I just need to see Nene back on Bravo around
We all do.
housewives. I don't care what housewives. At this point, Candy left, and if she wants to come back,
Hell
she can come
yeah.
back like on a road trip instead of going to Atlanta and having to answer all these questions about Todd because they're gonna do all that, and
Yeah.
she doesn't even want to deal with Phaedra at all. So, but
Mm-mm.
I don't care what happens. I just need Nene to be there because there would be no Bravo, there would be no Housewives, there would be none of this without Nene Leakes. Period.
Period. It's not up for discussion.
Yeah, and everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, you're delusional. Oh, she sued them. Oh, you can't sue your employer." I don't give a fuck what she did. She could have. Well, Teresa did punch Andy, or well, not punch, but she did knock Andy ass over.
Might as well.
So
Yeah.
I don't care what she does. Bring Mimi back. That's it. That's all.
Period.
Well,
Agree. Retweet. All of that. No notes.
that's all I have to say. So it's not even a question of do you guys want her back? I would say, how much do you think she should ask for? Let me know what y'all think. How much should she ask for? Because I just think that even if she asked for an outrageous amount, they should have been like, yep, and more.
I agree. That's why I'm like, what are we negotiating? I say
Yep.
whatever she got on her last season, or whatever her highest paid season was, triple it.
Yes. Yes.
Inflation,
Inflation, yes.
so
We got the
interest,
money.
whatever. Yeah,
Putting
yeah.
out new shows. Y'all just
And
made
y'all
a
got it.
good bag on BravoCon. So
Yeah,
like
y'all got it.
let's do it. Cause you put BravoCon on Peacock, Peacock has taken off into its own juggernaut. So
Yep.
you got the money. NBC, you got the money. Like I don't want to hear it. Pay it, shut the fuck up. Mary Podmas to all.
And to all, a good night.
Bye y'all.
Bye.